Hello, Pisces, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? What I'd like to do for you, Pisces, is to get you started with your August reading. Okay? And this reading is more of a higher consciousness type reading. Okay, and what I like to do is to see what in fact needs to be purified and healed in your heart so that you can achieve this higher consciousness. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start off by just shuffling up my postcards here just to give you a spiritual message of what it is that your higher uh, spirit wants you to know, or higher consciousness that will be for your greater good. And then I'm going to use an oracle, an oracle deck or two in order to just give you a few more additional messages. Rest assured, Pisces, that this reading, as with any other reading, simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the valuable information that many of you are, in fact, seeking. So, let's go on and just shuffle up here my postcard. So, I'm going to ask Spirit, what message or messages that Pisces need to know for their higher good here? Again, Pisces, this reading is valid until the end of August. What overarching message is it that you would like for me to share with Pisces? What is the overarching message, Spirit? Okay, Pisces, let's go on and select this card here. Okay, let's see what it says. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws. And we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal. And this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect, inhuman, complex, or simple. It doesn't matter. For there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Wow. Okay. So, what I like to do now, Pisces, is to go on and just shuffle up here my oracle deck here just to give you more specifics into your situation. As I said from the onset, I like to examine what really needs to be purified and healed in your heart, Pisces, in order for you to attain the higher consciousness that many of you, I feel that you're actually seeking. So let's ask Spirit, what needs to be purified and healed in your heart? And we'll start off by just sharing with you what I'm seeing as your headliner, particularly for this month in question or the overarching theme that's pervading, if you will, your reading. Okay, so let's see here. All right. So let's go on and just see what that is here. We have, all right, patience, ladies and gentlemen. So, right off the bat, Pisces, Spirit is urging you to have a bit more patience. Okay? As Aristotle once said, ladies and gentlemen, patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Recognize that, Pisces. Many of you are either suffering from a loss or you're perhaps going through a bitter hardship. This card is asking you or begging you, in fact, to cultivate a bit more patience. Stop forcing results. Surrender to divine timing and just simply slow down, Pisces. All right? So now let's just try to see or just ask the cards what might need to be healed in your heart, Pisces, in order to kind of give you a bit more perspective, you know? Wow. And lo and behold, the card is in fact perspective. Wow. Okay, so this card is kind of telling me that many of you may need to change your paradigm, for a change in outlook seems to be needed. Perhaps many of you have been kind of too close minded in your approach in some aspect of your situation. Stop thinking negatively about a situation or perhaps even a person and change how you again view things. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that we certainly encounter certain experience not only for a reason that at times we cannot fathom, of course, but also they come to help us grow. All right? Therefore, some of you might need to inject a bit more compassion into your situation. Okay? So, by doing so, you might ask yourself now what steps are or might be required to kind of help you, Pisces, to begin the healing process. Let's see what's really needed here. Wow, boundaries. So, of course, you know what that actually means here. Many of you need to really start setting appropriate boundaries, unlike what you've been accustomed to doing. You need to love yourself enough to set boundaries and embrace more self love and respect for your temple. All right. This might even include distancing yourself from people who drain you or people who no longer serve your growth. All right. So then you might ask Pisces, because in any given situation, there are always things that might need to be forgiven. Okay? So let's see what might need to be forgiven in yours. Keep in mind, Pisces, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so we have clear your energy there. Wow. So perhaps this card is kind of suggesting that many of you are like more so like empath. You absorb energies a lot of others here. So this card might be suggesting that you might need to consider forgiving yourself for picking up the energies of others. And perhaps for not being woke, if you will. Or just simply being able to kind of help them with their sadness, with their anger, ladies and gentlemen, with their disappointments. You are not God. Stop trying to play the mater. It's time to let this type of energy go. Okay? And perhaps a walk in nature might even help, or even using an energetic earth energy like sage, perhaps, might even help. All right? So if you make some efforts or steps towards doing that, ladies and gentlemen, what will be the result or or possible next step, perhaps, that need to be taken in regards to your situation here. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this reading is valid until the end of this month. You might need to go within. So, because Pisces, your intuition will certainly be, in fact, strengthening, I'm getting, in a way that Pisces is going to certainly be impossible for you to miss the result. I see you practicing meditation, of course, or if you're not practicing, you may be contemplating doing so, but this really will help you. Okay? Receive the answers that you are, in fact, seeking. Hence, Pisces, a solution to your problems. All right? So, in conclusion today, Pisces, what I like to do is to give you some indication because it looks like that you guys are really in the process of transforming your life. And sometimes you just got to surrender. Okay? So, what we're going to do is to just see what spirit, what else spirit wants you to surrender as you transform your life. Okay, and again, this reading is valid until the end of this month. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So don't be surprised or alarmed if some of the same messages come out as I've already given, okay? And if so, Spirit is really saying that this is something that you really need to do, Pisces. Consider it. Consider me. Recognize me. I'm important, okay? So Spirit going to just give me 6 messages here to share with Pisces in closing in regards on things they might consider surrendering, particularly during this month in question here. So let's see here. Overarching the theme, it's time for you to surrender your ego. Understand that egos tend to be very fear-based. It tends to make you a very narcissistic type personality. It's time, Pisces, that you cultivate gratitude. You might consider being of service to others and allow that service to come directly from your heart. Understand that a big ego can also work against you, but humility can indeed further your goals. Next message. Surrender to wonder, and awe. Because it seems that success is certainly within reach for many of you. Now, Spirit is asking you to open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. Because this attitude certainly is going to help keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Next message. Surrender to prayer, Pisces. Get yourself completely over to prayer. And when you pray from your heart, you're going to certainly be heard throughout the universe. And answers will certainly support you. And they will, in fact, arrive. Next message. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward with complete abandon. Next message. Surrender, Pisces, to the beauty of the natural world. Sometimes taking a relaxing break and spending time in nature can certainly replenish you because it gives you a feeling of being there in a place like nature. You see the beauty as well as the ecstasy there. And last message today, Pisces, surrender to your full power. Embrace more confidence. Take a stand for what you want. Your life is calling you, Pisces, to step into your full power rather than constantly playing it small. So, Pisces, this is a reading that I have for you. I certainly hope that it has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And if anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to purchase a reading there, or you can send an email and we can certainly set up a more customized reading that best suits your needs. Okay? Have a nice day. I look forward to hearing your comments.